Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is having a fantastic morning. What's good? I'm back again with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about my favorite things from the month of February. Now, I do want to mention that I am going back to uploading videos twice a week, so I will be uploading every Tuesday and Friday. Obviously, except for today because this video is going up on Wednesday, but moving forward, there will be a video every Tuesday and every Friday. And I'm really excited to be back into creating content again. I kind of hit like a creative block, which is something that I feel like a lot of YouTube creators hit because we're trying to put out so much content all the time. But I kind of hit a creative block. I'm kind of been re-motivated and re-inspired to create more quality content again. So yeah, hopefully it'll be better this time around. And also I was working through some like personal issues, and yeah, I just feel like I'm in a much better headspace, and yeah. But anyway, here are my favorite things from the month of February. So the very first thing that I've been loving in February is the Face One brush by Marc Jacobs. I don't really have like a good foundation brush. I've always been using like a beauty blender, which is fine, like it works well, but you just get a different finish and a different application, obviously, when you use a beauty blender sponge versus a brush. So I kind of wanted to try out a brush again. I didn't really have one that I felt worked really well, so I went to Sephora with my friend Priscilla, and she told me that her mom has this brush by Marc Jacobs and she really liked it, and that she used it and she really liked it, and I was like, oh, Marc Jacobs got the heat like that? Okay, I'm finna try it. So I bought it and I tried it and I fell in love. I love the density of this brush. I think the bristles are so soft. They feel really nice on the skin. The brush also doesn't shed, which I think is really important when you're using a foundation brush, because I hate it when I use a brush and then there's like all these hairs on my face and I have to pick them off like one by one. So I really like that this doesn't shed. I like how soft the bristles are. Also, it has like a really nice weight to it. Like when I apply my foundation with my brush, the brush feels really nice in my hands, and it just applies foundation really well. I think it like perfectly distributes the product across my face really, really well, and I love the finish that it gives my foundation. I don't know, I just really like this foundation brush. I did not know that Marc Jacobs had the sauce like that, but it is apparent that they do with this foundation brush. The next product that I've really been loving is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Rust. I remember the first product that I ever bought from NYX was when I was in high school. I bought a jumbo eye pencil, but I bought it in the color Milk, which is like a white, like literally just a flat white color. And I used to use it like to line my waterline, my bottom waterline. Remember when that was like a really huge thing to do? But yeah, that's what I bought that for. I was at Ulta and I was looking through all the drugstore stuff, and I went to NYX, which is like one of my favorite drugstore brands, and I was looking through their jumbo eye pencils, and this color caught my eye. It's called Rust. It's like a metallic-y kind of rusty brown, red, maroonish kind of color. I don't know, I absolutely fell in love with it. I really like the way that it looks like as an eyeshadow, but also what I've been doing lately is using it to line my bottom lash line. I think it's way more subtle than a black eyeliner. If you know me, you know that I hate lining my lash line with black. It just, I don't know. I just don't like the way that it looks on my eye shape, but using this color, it's like a lot more subtle, but it still adds character to my eye makeup. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been using this for lately, but I do really like it as like a base for eyeshadows that are like a similar color. So the next product is actually a nail color. So this is the Sally Hansen Insta Dry in the color ASAP Apple. I actually did a sponsored post on this on Instagram, but this video is not sponsored. This is genuinely a product that I really like. I don't accept sponsorships for things that I don't like anyway, so it's not like uncommon for something that's sponsored to be in a favorites video. But I really, first of all, I love this color. Oh my god, it's the same exact color that I've been getting or not the same exact color, but it's very similar to the color that I've been getting in my gel nails. I know a lot of you guys ask like what color I used in some of my previous videos, and I didn't really have an answer for it because it was a gel color, but this is a very, very similar color. I have it on my nails right now. Also, I really like the formula of this Insta Dry nail color because it literally dries in 60 seconds, and if you apply one coat, which honestly is all you need, it will completely dry in like a minute or two, so meaning like it won't dent or anything like that. So I think that's really awesome for someone that's like super busy like I am. Also, I really like the applicator of this. It's like pretty thick, so I can get pretty much my full nail in one swipe. So I think it's great. One thing I did notice though is that if you do 2 coats of this nail polish, it will take longer for it to completely dry. Like it will dent if you do 2 coats of polish. So lately I've only been doing 1, and the color payoff is like super saturated. So I feel like all you really need is 1 swipe anyway, but yeah, I've really been loving the formula and also the color. This is kind of like my signature nail color, like a candy red like this. So I've really been loving this. The next product that I've really been loving, you probably have seen this already in my Fresh Beauty skincare haul, but it is the Fresh Lotus Eye Gel. I really like using this under my eyes in the morning because sometimes I wake up with like really puffy eyes. So what I do is that I leave this in the fridge, and every morning after I do my skincare routine, I will go into the fridge, take this bad boy out, and apply it under my eyes. And I think the coolness of the temperature, as well as the fact that this is like an eye gel with cucumber in it, really helps to soothe under my eyes and kind of depuffs it instantly. I love the cooling effect that it has under my eyes. Also, it does contain cucumber extract, so you know how like in all the movies there's teenage girls or like grown women who have like the cucumbers on their eyes? It's kind of like a similar idea. So with the cucumber extract, it kind of like depuffs under the eyes and kind of like reduces dark circles and things like that. Also, it is very different from like an eye cream because again, the consistency of this is a gel, so it's like very gel-like. So I feel like this would be perfect for like the hotter days, spring, summer. But yeah, I've really been loving this. If you do decide to get this, I would highly recommend keeping it in your fridge to use in the morning to like depuff your eyes and all of that. The next product that I've really been loving is really interesting. This is the Dove DermaSeries Dry Skin Relief Expert Repairing Balm. This contains petrolatum as well as a bunch of silicones like dimethicone, so it's like super good for repairing like damaged skin or like repairing dry skin because it kind of creates that extra barrier. I love applying it to like my knuckles or like my cuticles. Sometimes my feet get really dry. My elbows get really dry as well, so I like applying this to dry patches, like very, very dry patches on my skin. And it just keeps it really nice and hydrated so it doesn't feel like scratchy or like super dry. And I have used Vaseline for something like this before, but I like the consistency of this better because it's more like a balm, whereas like Vaseline is very, very, very sticky and very like gummy almost. So I really like the consistency of this more, and I like that it contains silicone, so it kind of like seals the petrolatum into your skin so it like doesn't lose any hydration. So the last thing that I've really been loving in the month of February is my lash lift. I don't even know if you can see it from this far away, honestly, but I've already talked about this in my last video, lash lifts versus lash extensions, which one I think is better. It's a superior experience to lash extensions. I will never get lash extensions ever again. I will only get lash lifts from now on. I have 1 coat of mascara. Again, I don't know if you can see it from this far away, but I have 1 coat of mascara on my eyes, and they show up so well in pictures. I love it. You can't go wrong with it. If you want more information about lash lifts, you can go watch that video right up here on the description box down below. But yeah, I've really been loving my lash lift. Anyway, those were my favorite things from the month of February. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time.